Hello adventurers in Dungeons of Eternity! In this video, I'll be covering some basic knowledge about the world and provide tips to help you in the dungeons. To start, we'll be checking out the lobby, where we go out to travel the world of eternity. Now, you will notice 3 different types of dungeons on the map. First, we have the red one, also known as a dungeon raid. This is your typical style dungeon where you navigate the area searching for loot like blueprints, potions, and gold. You will have to slay monsters and defeat the final boss, so it might be best if you bring a friend if you get a little scared. The next one is the green one, or also known as the Soul Harvest Dungeons. Here you will gather the souls of your slain foes. This one is essential for unlocking potions in the Fabricator, which I will explain once we get to our room. And the final dungeon is the blue one, also known as the Crystal Hunt Dungeons. In this one, you need to find the cosmic crystal to use on the ancient machine by placing them on the pedestal-like thing. This dungeon gives you Exopoints for passive upgrades that can be purchased in our room. Let's head on over to our room. In our room, we have the Fabricator. Now, this bad boy right here can make any item blueprint you find in the dungeon raids. If you've been working in the Soul Harvest dungeon, you will notice on the bottom left that there is a soul counter. You can use the souls you've harvested to unlock new potion recipes, as mentioned earlier. And again, with the blueprints, you can go ahead and craft the blueprints for weapons with gold. Now, over by the Exopoint board, you can unlock passive upgrades for your character. Again, you can earn these points by going to the Crystal Hunt Dungeons, but you can only unlock the Exos by leveling your character, so step on into the dungeons. Now, if you've entered the dungeons already, you may have noticed items that appear such as small pouches or different colored eyes, hair, or clothes when you open up one of the chests. These can be found in your avatar section, and they are purely cosmetic that you can apply to your character to make them more unique. There are no special stats found on these items, so feel free to make your character the way you want. Under the loadout section, you have up to 3 loadouts for weapons to switch into before heading into a dungeon. For example, you can have a melee build with a shield, or you can have a range build with crossbows or bows in general. I tend to prefer the battle axe throwing fighting style myself. Last is the exosuit. Here is where you can apply any of your exosuits you have purchased, but I'm kind of still noob here, so I don't have any to equip. Sorry guys. Since I kind of need to level up, I decided to ask the community on Discord for tips that may help you all while traveling the world of eternity. The first one is a very common question. What do the white gems do? Well, during your dungeon travels, you can pick up these white gems that can be used on a magical staff. The gems power your staff when fighting. Until then, they're not really useful for anything else, but I hope to see more use for them in the future. Another staff related question is, why doesn't my staff do anything? This one's pretty simple. The answer is the staff might be of common rarity. These staffs don't really have any magic, they kind of glow, but you can hit your enemies with them. There was a question that was brought up about dungeon difficulties. Now, on the world map, you will see these 4 different biome icons. Starting from the left, the dungeons will be easier, and as you go to the right, they will get more difficult. The dungeons also scale with the amount of people in your party and the levels you are. So, as you progress, you start to encounter new enemy tiers with more powerful attacks and higher HP. I also asked the community for some tips for new players that they should know when starting out. The first tip that I was given is looting after a dungeon. When you go through your first dungeon, you can find potions, keys, or bombs. Once you complete the dungeon, you get to keep your potions and bombs for the following map that you go through. Unless you log out, then you have to start over from scratch. The best way to be prepared is to fabricate some potions when you start and then loot everything else. The second tip I was given is while in the Soul Harvest dungeons, or the green dungeons, you should save your keys after you defeat all 3 waves, because apparently there is a bigger chest at the end that you can unlock for more rewards. The third tip, which is my favorite tip, you should channel your inner Link and smash the pots and crates you see for rupees, gold and potions. This is essential when going down the dungeons because you're gonna run out of potions and you will need help. The last one I was given, and one that I have not run into yet, is there are sections in the map that are pitch black. You should look around for unlit torches and grab them and find a nearby fire to light them. And boom, you can see so you can fight. Now, that's all I have for now until I level up some more, since I'm only level 5. But if you want more tips or guidance, check out the Discord link below to head on over to the Dungeons of Eternity Discord. If you like my videos, you can hit that like and subscribe button, I guess. I do tend to make more videos for things that I enjoy playing, such as Dungeons of Eternity, Minecraft, and there may be future videos for other games. But other than that, thank you for spending your time here and watching.